This is The Scoop for Thursday.
I'm Lisa Marzilli with the WMNF News headlines. Thousands of people took to the streets around the country yesterday protesting the early actions of the Trump administration. Haya Panjwani has details.
A protest organized online using the hashtag 5051, which stands for 50 protests, 50 states, 1 day, took place outside the Texas Capitol.
No Trump! No KKK! No fascist USA!
Progressive activist David Velez says he wants lawmakers to speak up.
We are here to hold them accountable. We have people that are up in Senate that are not doing their jobs. They're not confronting this man who is using his power, his dictator-like powers. That's not what America is.
And outside a Philadelphia courthouse, organizers cheerily chanted,
I believe that we will win! I believe that we will win!
Demonstrators spoke up about everything from the president's immigration crackdown to his rollback of transgender rights and a proposal to forcibly transfer Palestinians from the Gaza Strip. I'm Haya Panjwani.
Over 300 demonstrators picketed outside the historic Florida Capitol yesterday as part of the nationwide protest to denounce the beginning days of President Trump's second term. 19-year-old FSU student Madeline Props was one of the main organizers and helped set the tone for the event.
Because there is a man sitting in the White House that thinks members of our community do not deserve the same freedoms as everyone else. And are we going to stand for that? No. Are we going to stand for that? No, absolutely we're not. So we are going to be here. We are going to be loud.
Closer to home, hundreds gathered in front of the old Tampa City Hall to voice their opposition to recent actions from the Trump administration, carrying signs decrying the Trump's policy on immigration, LGBTQ rights, and the economy. Protesters were also demanding oversight into Elon Musk's involvement with the federal government. Fluoride will remain in Hillsborough County's drinking water following a failed vote to remove it, prompted by Commissioner Joshua Wastel. Wastel's motion was based on a federal ruling against the EPA. In that decision, the judge cited evidence showing fluoride presented a risk to public health and has been associated with a reduction in the IQ of children. Wastel's motion to remove it failed on a 3-3 vote yesterday. Last week, Manatee County had its first conversation proposing a halt to fluoride, and the city of Winter Haven voted to remove fluoride from their water supply last year. The American Dental Association still endorses the addition of fluoride into public drinking water. A local nonprofit is hosting a concert in a call for justice. As WMNF's Chris Young reports, it will commemorate the 11th anniversary of Andrew Joseph III, a teen killed after his family says he was negligently left alone by police.
Andrew Joseph III died after getting hit while crossing I-4. It happened after the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office kicked him and others out of the Florida State Fair. The family was awarded $15 million in a wrongful death lawsuit against the Sheriff's Office. But their calls for justice continue. It's through a concert called Sound of Justice, ending qualified immunity through music. They want the end of qualified immunity, a doctrine that protects public officials like police officers from prosecution. Angel D'Angelo is the board chair of the Andrew Joseph Foundation.
During slavery, a lot of black people sung songs as code to make sure they could find their way out during the Underground Railroad. And we also saw a lot of singing and locking arms together during the Civil Rights Movement when things got really, really tough. People kept their spirits up through songs.
It's a night of music and original songs and spoken word from local talent. All proceeds go to the Andrew Joseph Foundation. Chris Young, WMNF News.
The concert will take place February 6th from 7 to 11 p.m. at Crow Bar in Ybor. You can find more info at WMNF.org. It's going to be mostly sunny with a high of 80 today. Lows tonight will be in the low 60s, and the same forecast is on tap for Friday. I'm Lisa Marzilli with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.